Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. This is a quick video. I want to give you some resources for the G20 and V20. Here, you see the exact moment when President Trump landed in Japan yesterday in Osaka, and you're going to see that there's a lot of rainwater on the runway because there was a typhoon that skirted right past Osaka at about the same time he landed. I'm really glad it didn't hit head on, or that would have been a real mess. So this G20 type of meeting actually started in 1999 with the finance ministers and central bank governors. But then when we had the financial crisis in 2008, they started to include emerging countries. And now with this summit, it is representing 80% of the world's GDP. Now, for the Japanese, actually, they are talking about, the average Japanese is not so much, of course, the agenda, but they're talking about the security detail. It is something where they have mobilized 30,000 police officers. It's the largest scale security in history to be carried out in Japan, and that is what everybody is talking about. They have even closed down the Hanshin Expressway. This is almost impassable. You can see here where they have blocked off the on-ramp. So that means everybody has to take surface streets. And if I show you this footage here, you're going to be able to see this is actually some of the military vehicles, but then they pan back and show you how there is just not a car on the expressway. I'm just absolutely floored that they're going to operate this way. And then you can see this is the event. It actually happens on an island out in Osaka Bay, and this is the venue at which they will be at over the next couple of days. Okay, so the purpose of this video is to give you the resources to follow it if you really want to see something timely and see something in addition to what comes out on foreign media, because this is going to be coverage that's coming from Japan. The first one I want to share with you is the Asahi Digital, and I'm not talking if they're left or they're right, because some people are going to say, oh my gosh, Asahi is so left. No, I'm just showing you that they, from what I have been able to see, are doing some of the best coverage from the G20 event. And you can see this is a 7 o'clock in the morning photograph that was taken of all the representative members. And then I will also show you that the news for people who are covering what is going to be on the agenda. There's, of course, a lot of economic policy, there's trade, there's global environmental concerns, there's the digital taxation of GAFA. This is going to be a big one. How the world is going to tax the Google, Amazon, Facebook, and Apple as a one voice, because it's something that is high on the agenda. Also, there will be some talk about the UK and its Brexit. There is the military tensions with Iran. There is also some talk on digitization. I'm curious. I don't know a lot about that yet, but it is one of the official topics of conversation. And then women's empowerment. So with all of this going on, there is also a really good channel where you're going to be able to see live streaming. I have seen two things in the last couple of hours that were really quite interesting. It was the opening talk by Abe-san, and also kind of the meet and greet of all of the wives who are here with Abe-san's wife. It was kind of a, photo opportunity, but it was still quite interesting. So anyways, this, I will put a link down in the description below, and I think if you check it, you're going to find additional live streams come from that event, and I do look forward to seeing more. All right, and then here is the website to the V20. So the V20, this is going on simultaneously. It's in Osaka. It's parallel to the G20. There have been a representative from each country of the G20 sent to the this V2, and that will happen in addition to the bilateral talks by each country. They are having their own summit. This was put together in a very quick manner because they felt it was very urgent, actually, to get a coordinated response to the updated standards proposed by the FATF. So this urgent meeting, as they are calling it, has a lot of people who are who's who in the industry. We can see for the event, I will put a link to this. You can get an idea of their overview. But the participants are from all over the world. We have SBI Holdings, we have Hyobi, there is the Japanese Virtual Currency Exchange Association. They are the self-regulatory body group for the exchanges in Japan that are licensed. Then there's coins.ph. That is definitely going to be the voice for Ripple. There's Bitfinex, there's Circle, there's Coinbase, there's Kraken, there's Rakuten, which is the Amazon of Japan. A lot of big, powerful players in this space, and I'm looking to see what comes out of here. So Asahi Digital is one that I want you to follow, and you can use Google Translate. It's good enough for you, but I think if you're on Twitter, this is the source to lean towards. And for the coinpost.jp, they are a one of the best media sources for covering virtual currency here. They have actually somebody boots on the ground inside the meeting. So I think the coinpost_Kagami, which is Mir, interesting, is going to be, I think, a very good source for the V20. And then the last source here is the Twitter site for V20 Osaka. I'm sure we'll see a lot of updates come out of here too. All right, everybody. I just really wanted to give you those sources because it's quite timely since it is happening now. It is 2:30 in the afternoon, Japan, Friday. So no doubt over the next couple of hours, we're going to see some additional information come out. There's a chance if anything happens of importance, I'm going to do another video for you. Sorry, no fluff on this one. I just wanted to be sure to get the information out to you. Okay, oh, I hear something. Wait, let's go back to, okay, what is this? Now there's got more streaming coming from the Nico Nico Dogo website, which is, and I just don't know. Sometimes we just don't know what this is. Another kind of greeting of somebody. So sorry, I just don't know who this gentleman is. I know I'll get lots of people in the comments saying, I can't believe, Eddie, you don't know who that is. That's so-and-so. And he looks like he's a late arrival. He's got a huge group behind him. So that's what that's the thing about this, what I have found on this particular stream. It's really random. Like I said, I was watching Abe-san's wife greet all the wives by a beautiful garden pond just a few moments before I did this video. And it was fun to watch, but the videos just happened to be a little bit on the random side. Okay, so anyway, use those sources if you like to be in the know first. And also, if you want to know what's happening from a different perspective, because I do think the coverage coming from each country all over the world is always a little bit different. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.